It's Cartier Rob.
Stay forward.
It's Cos.
And we're back here again with another installment of the Banger Podcast. Play No Games.
That was a lot.
Banger.
Thank you. Thank you for being excited.
Bang.
Bang! And the Blazers cut it down to 30.
Hey, man. Don't be
I know you like that game today.
Don't be salty.
Salty. I loved that game earlier today.
That Tatum was too scared to go play Tumani Kamara, so he had to sit out. That's the only reason Peyton Pritchard and Derek White have 40 each.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, they have a bet going, but I bet you're waiting for another. I don't know. I'm sorry. I know.
Butcher it. Since we were talking about that game earlier, why don't we get into our favorite game? What do you play no games about?
Good. Who's starting?
Well,
I think
he fumbled the bag, so I'm past the call.
Oh, I'll start. I'll start. Hey everyone. I have this platform, so normally I'm pretty jokey on here, but I gotta make a statement.
Oh,
we're gonna make a statement here, and
okay.
this might get a little political. Local policy, local government, which is important. I am actually gonna be calling out the City of Portland Urban Forestry Department.
Damn.
For their absolute tyrant behavior and their corrupt history. Specifically, I want to call out Jen Cairo, who is the head of the department, took over in 2011, I believe, where the department had about 14 employees and a budget of $3 million. Now, the department is 144 employees with a budget of $26 million. And the reason I'm doing this is currently my family's trying to get a tree removed that is specifically leaning towards our residency, a house. We've had 3 separate inspectors from the department come out and say they can't get it removed because it's not dying, it's not sick, even though it's split in half and it's leaning. So guess what? If the tree falls on the house, guess who has to pay for it? Us. Now here's the real interesting part. If you want to get the tree removed, you can. But it's at a cost. And this is how that department has grown. $420 per inch. So to have that specific tree removed is $20,000. That is what you'd have to pay to get a permit to have the tree removed.
No.
Yeah.
This may just be the nigga in me asking this. What would happen if you just hired a contractor to just come through?
So we asked that question. You're gonna love this. We asked that question. They said you wouldn't want to do that. It's $1,000 fine per day. And then we said, how many days? And they're like, we can't tell you. Huh? That was their response.
Wait, that's very open. If $1,000 per day that the contractor's working?
No, just $1,000 per day. So they set that fine to whatever they want it to be.
But you can't fine me for work that's once the work's done, it's done.
It's not per day that the tree's getting removed.
I know, I'm saying, but per day, there has to be an end date with this. Per day of what?
They refuse to give us.
Bro, I'll sue the fuck out.
Yes, and this is why I wanted to make this an argument. They're exploiting people that are afraid because a tree's gonna fall on their house. They're exploiting them by not allowing them to cut their tree. Give you an example. This is Multnomah County specifically. In Washington County, this is not the case. We've removed a lot of trees in Multnomah County. My neighbors
Washington County.
Sorry, Washington County. In Washington County, out in Beaverton. What did I want to say? Funny story. This is now in the news. If you go and you read about it, it's made now headway to where just this past winter, guess what? Ice storm came. A house fell on a family who had been begging to not even people aren't begging for them to pay for the tree removal. They just want the permit to get the tree removed. Not paying the $20,000 it costs to get the permit, getting refused, and then if the tree fell on their house over the winter.
What the fuck up? You said the permit costs how much?
$20,000. It's $400 per inch on the tree.
Oh no.
What else is $400 per inch, boys?
I don't know nothing about that, but
damn.
So our choices are either keep the tree and risk it, or pay $20,000.
I know you know some people in some white vans.
Boy, we'd have a lot of papers.
I've had a lot of Serbians, or a specific Serbian come by and say, like, I just pour motor oil on the tree and kill it.
Gosh, why are these YNs in the neighborhood?
No, dead ass, bro. Like, ain't no way.
So I just want to make that, since I have this platform, I had to make that a little public, and maybe we'll see what Keith Wilson can do for me.
Oh,
gotta call in some favors.
Well, yeah, I might have to call in a favor here and
Keith.
there. We'll get back to Keith a little later in the episode, but I'm gonna throw it over to Tay.
Okay. All right, bro. Once again, I apologize, y'all. I feel like I had come up with the most fire things for this segment, and then Wednesday rather comes around and out the window. So I'm gonna just say I play no games about Rob being full of shit with his Popeyes biscuit take. Like
this is a callback.
Yeah, it's a callback.
What is this?
And you know what we're actually gonna do one of these days? I'm not gonna tell them when. I'm not gonna tell them how. We're gonna do a blind taste test with a few different food items. So that way, all of you.
What was it? It was Popeyes versus what?
Popeyes versus KFC biscuit. But in general, he was saying how buttery Popeyes biscuits are, even though they're literal memes that compare dry shit.
Yeah,
to Popeyes
like
a warm Popeyes biscuit is supreme.
So you think everybody's eating that shit cold?
Yeah.
All right, get the fuck out of here. See, this fucking lunacy.
the fact we still got to do a 3-point contest over here.
Bro, they got memes.
Could have gone to McCoy Park today.
Which is crazy. When I saw that shit, I was like, "Oh, bro, you like really like what used to be in the
to tell me to get out of there.
What used to be in the trenches, bro? Like for real. Like you don't even know the history of that area, for real.
But I was there. I was like, it's nice.
It's nice now. It's for sure nice now. Oh, shout out to the north though.
FaceTime, just let them know.
Yeah, I was like, hey, so I know where you at. I was like, where you at? He was like McCoy Park. So then I called him. And I was like, bro, I'm gonna just take like 5 minutes of your time real quick, just give you a history lesson as far as where you was at for real, because
and I appreciated it.
What North Portland looks like now versus like what it looked like when we were growing up. And I know he just moved over to this side, but I was like, if you ever hear somebody talk about like the Ville or like the Columbia Villa, like that's like the area you was in. Still wouldn't advise nobody that's not from there to just be posting up at 11 o'clock like midnight on the summertime, but you good though. But you got your North Stripes. I fuck with it.
I appreciate that. Yeah. There we go.
Yay!
But what's up with you though?
I say I don't want to play no games about being an uncle / adjacent parent. Last couple weeks, my niece, it went full circle. She brought dance back to Roosevelt. Roosevelt. And she had competition, and she got to learn a real life lesson. So it was like a total sham of like state. So there's only like 4 competing like dance categories. It was like interpretive dance and like hip hop. So like 2 hip hops and like 2 interpretive dances. And like, let's just say, if I'm being honest, all of them were like, they're cool, they're good, but like they were for state level for dance going back into 5A, 6A, whatever, right? So get this. Spoiler alert, her team didn't win. Her team did a really good job.
Tough.
And they were judging all the teams on interpretive dance things. So she asked me, well, why would they want us to show up to even compete at all? And I was like, welcome to the real world. Some of these things we go through are not designed for us to win. And I got to see her real time, and I was like, how do you want to talk to your team? And I had a real like moment where she was able to like talk to her team about like, we still danced and it mattered. So I was like, I had a proud moment where I got to see all my work come to fruition. And I was like, man, I got a real Rob clone. I was just proud of her.
Never mind.
That's a really nice story, Rob.
That was a great story.
What do you want to say? You want to say some bullshit? You want to say some bullshit?
The self gratification. I got a Rob clone. Look,
it's his favorite hobby.
No, I would just say, one.
Get love with this guy.
No. I think for me, it was just like weird too as well. Where it's kind of like, I don't know. It was just like seeing how hard they all worked and things like that manner, and like the disappointment. You see how I'm trying to bring this. I'm trying to bring this. Why can't I be happy about
if you became mayor? He'd be like, man, my work is so good. I'm so happy I could be a part of it.
You're right.
All the gems I gave him, like, bro, come on.
You're right.
Bro, type shit. Actually, no, he has been saying that for a while now.
So I'm just happy that she's not taking that that L and that loss that hard.
Very mature on her, and that's a very good life lesson.
I know, but very weird that they would like being like, you guys should come and perform and compete when they did have a shot.
They just want people to be.
They just want their entry fee.
The slot. Yeah, pretty much.
They want the money.
Literally, my sister said that she was like, we're not buying any concessions, and they didn't know that those things until after they performed it. I'm not trying to be biased. Like, I would say my niece's team should at least placed. The second alternative dance, I was like,
yeah,
great.
I learned that growing up with like tennis tournaments. Like if you like, they'll invite you, but you're not really gonna play much, and you just pay an entry fee.
Oh, so both of y'all got like deep history with tennis.
Yeah.
I thought you just played for fun. See,
I would say the tournaments I went to, like,
I went to the Oregon State Championship.
oh shit!
As an alternative. Yeah,
I had to play against the likes of Alex Ravellos and
gross. Yeah,
the RIP Alex Ravello played him. Great guy.
Very somber mood swing.
Yeah.
But
with that.
I know you're a big fighting fan. Did either y'all see the Tank fight this weekend?
I did not catch it live, but I saw the highlights.
Yeah,
nice. Highlights.
All right, so for those of y'all that just lost right now, Gervonta Tank Davis fought Lamont Roach Jr. this past weekend. Both of them, I think they're roughly walking weights probably around like 145-ish, but they both fight around lightweight and super featherweight. Roach was a contender trying to take Tank Davis's lightweight belt. Ended in a bit of controversy. I think it was about the 6th round. Tank, like, he gestured and was probably this far away from the canvas. Most people, including myself, would always look at that as a knockdown.
He took a knee.
He went to his corner to get his hair brushed down.
Face wiped,
rather. After the fight, he said it was because of the grease in his hair from his braids was starting to leak out. Personally, I've been there. I've had braids before, so I understand that could happen in the throw of sports. However, people get punched in the face all the time, have cuts over their eye, and they're bleeding the entire round and have to just suck it up. So I feel like it was bullshit. And honestly, from about the 5th or 6th round on, I feel like Roach had pretty much control of the fight. How'd y'all feel about it? I know you said you saw the highlights.
Yeah, 100%. I really looked into it afterwards when I saw the controversy, and it's a bad look, man. And it's kind of stuff like this that led boxing into the black hole it was for a while. But no, Tank took a knee, and then he went to the corner to get his face wiped with which that shouldn't have been allowed, and the knee itself should have been a point taken. And if that point gets taken, Roach wins probably by split decision.
Yeah.
So in that situation, I think Tank shouldn't have won. Should have lost the decision, and I think a lot of people feel that way too. I saw Turkey, the big billionaire from Saudi Arabia, say that it was bullshit and that the ref messed up there. I think it's a bad look.
Yeah, for sure. I get like Tank is a bigger like name. He's one of the bigger draws in boxing right now. But I'll say this. I traditionally have always been a bigger boxing fan, and I know more individual boxers. But that type of shit is exactly why, even if I may not order it, I'll get more entertainment value watching a UFC fight. Even though I don't remember half them dudes' names other than like Khabib and.
See, I'm the opposite. I grew up a MMA guy, UFC, and then like the last 5 years I've
why you've watched boxing more?
No, I wouldn't say I watch boxing more.
Oh, okay.
Wait, sorry. Were you saying more than UFC?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say I'm watching it more than UFC, but I'm definitely paying attention much more the last 5-7 years than I did like growing up.
Yeah. All right. For sure.
Now, do y'all think because from the other vantage point where it's like, we have accepted if he got that point off and he took that knee because of that, will we accepted that Tank actually lost?
I mean, he lost the fight to me with or without that. To be real.
Yeah, he didn't look great.
Really?
Like the first 5 rounds or so, I ain't gonna lie, he was tagging Roach's face, and I was like, pause, but I was like, damn, this motherfucker got a strong jaw. He keep on getting hit like that. Bro, I said pause. Like you,
what? I just said,
motherfucker. I see your eye. Like, come on.
We're not doing finger. Are you upset,
bro? Well, it was this finger. But anyways, he tries to catch me. It don't hit the same. But anyways, yeah. And I thought Roach had pretty much. All right, bro. Off camera, he just be doing the craziest shit. But I feel like Roach had control of the fight, like I said, from about the 6th round on.
Yeah.
But that's just my take.
I think for me, I would say
I would want to see a rematch though.
Oh no, 1,010%. I think because of the highlights, because I would say as more of like a boxing casual, like, except for like the big fights and things of that matter, where I'm like, oh, I think I missed a really good fight, even from the highlights and the clips. But I don't know. I just think people wouldn't have accepted a Tank to have an L because of the knee, because of like the things that he has done boxing wise. They would have, little asterisk. Well, and like, oh, that big thing. So I'm actually kind of glad I kind of went to a draw. But I guess my question, like, kind of like further it, because I've never actually had my hair braided. Like, do y'all actually think?
No, that's a real thing.
It's a real thing. I can tell.
I mean, even like you've had waves before, right?
I actually haven't.
Oh,
you've never had waves?
I've never had waves. I've started it, then I was like, I scrapped it.
All right. Well, either way, I mean, if you put enough hair grease or like hairspray in your hair, and once it sets in that day, you're sweating and shit, just like anything from your pores is gonna leak down.
Yeah.
But did you see his hairstylist?
Yeah,
come out?
That's what I was gonna go to.
With that, one L stupid as fuck. She cut off her own bag, and celebrities aren't gonna want to fuck with her now because of that shit.
Yeah.
Secondly, that really wouldn't matter because no matter how much like grease she may have put within braiding his hair originally, the moisture locks in. So unless he's not gonna be training how he was the 5 or 6 weeks prior to this, as he would be leading up to the fight. He's probably doing minimal bag work. Yeah. Secondly, you can apply more hair grease on your hair the day of, just lay down your edges or anything like that. So.
Yeah, she definitely messed up her own bag, but like when you're on national television, be like, yeah, my hairstylist did all this, I'll be like, hey, whoa, slow down.
That's the thing though. Before the fight, he did a panoramic like video giving her a shout out. Mm-hmm. All he said after the fight, I didn't see that. All he said after the fight was like it was just too much grease in my hair, which I mean,
some people might want a lot of grease so it's not itchy, right?
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. And also one quick way to fix that, motherfucker, just cut your hair.
Had to.
Yeah. Now I'm curious. Did you watch the Bevo Beterbiev fight?
No, I did not miss that.
Okay. Yeah. See, that one I saw live. I had Bevo winning, and it was close, but that was a phenomenal. That was a phenomenal fight.
All right, check out the highlights.
Do y'all think the rematch is gonna happen sooner? Because I heard down the pipelines that Jake Paul, like he was trying to get trying to
what?
Trying to what?
I think Tank was trying to fight one of the Paul brothers to get a quick little bag before he retires.
Jake is way too tall.
But
too big.
I've been saying like,
nah.
Do y'all?
No.
Nah.
So y'all think that rematch with Roach is gonna happen sooner than what you think? Then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably later this year.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm definitely watching the next one for sure.
And for context, so Roach is from DC, Tank is from Baltimore. They actually fought twice as amateurs before this. And Tank won both times, but obviously, that's with headgear. So then, they're familiar with each other. And that's part of the reason why I think Roach walked into the ring. I'm not scared of you, motherfucker. Like, I've been here before.
Yeah.
But that's also why I kind of feel bad for him because, you fight somebody 2-3 times and you finally get your time, your lick back, and now it doesn't even count for real because it's a draw.
Yeah.
And now Tank is on, instead of being on the defense, now he's the aggressor in the situation because now, even from the public standpoint, he took an L, so now I have to erase this.
So are you saying that he was didn't take this fight as seriously?
I'm not gonna say he didn't take it as seriously, but I mean, if you fight somebody, just like anything in sports, you play a basketball team 10 times, after the 10th game, you're going to pick up their tendencies and shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Well.
100%. Speaking of another form of combat, another physical activity.
Physical.
Hey guys, these guys deal with real drug addictions. We're talking a little WWE here. Full transparency, I am a casual in the world of WWE. But this is big because this is part of my childhood now. John Cena is retiring. I know this is his final, like, this was his going away thing this year. Like, he was doing the world tour, kind of like how he sent Kobe off a couple years ago. This was John Cena's, like, world tour to cap off, retire at the end of the year. And something crazy happened this past weekend that actually made national news, where for the first time ever, John Cena turned heel. So for people who don't know, the term heel essentially means that they're evil, or they're the bad guy. In boxing, you have a baby face, that's the good guy. The heel is the bad guy. Heels cheat, they lie, they steal. That's a callback to Freddie Guerrero. But essentially, they're the bad guy, and that's what John Cena did. He took a cheap shot on Cody Rhodes, who's the champ, kicked him in the nuts because The Rock told him to do it. This sounds so like childish saying it. The Rock did this motion and told John Cena to.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah. Right. And now this is making news because for the first time in his career, this whole time, they've always kept him the good guy. John Cena's never been the bad guy, which normally every wrestler goes through ebbs and flows of being the good guy, the bad guy for the storyline and whatnot. First time ever though, and a lot of people are saying like, man, think about all the kids that, because he's like the number one make a wish like donor or like time charity guy, like he's met with the most kids, so part of that. Kids are throwing away their hustle grind, whatever shirts that he sells. So I was just curious, you think this is a good career move in the final year for him to turn evil?
Nah, I don't think it fits the brand, honestly. Even like the little I have seen of wrestling.
Okay.
Like John Cena's always been like just one of those.
He's the hero.
Yeah, he's one of those good guys. Like you root for Superman, but you know,
I say fuck it.
You say fuck it.
Heath Ledger played the Joker the best. Hey, villain, we remember that. Great performance. So
are you saying? Oh, never mind.
What you wanted to open a can of worms?
Being a villain? That was
not about his Heath Ledger.
No.
Who's your best Joker then?
No, he is my he is my best Joker. I was gonna say something very, very, very dark.
Okay. Yeah. I would say
go out with a bang.
So even though I'm gonna take a slight detour, but it's a part of it being a heel.
Yeah.
So did John Cena tell Travis Scott to slap the shit out of that one dude?
Because he slapped out of Cody.
Now that's an actual injury.
He busted his eardrum.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he busted Cody's eardrum?
Travis Scott did, yeah.
What the fuck?
So do I go really wrestle him and fight him?
Yeah, so like you're not supposed to like injure the guys, but it does happen. I'm sure they probably talked to Travis about it. But that was crazy, yeah. I'd be pretty pissed.
I guess.
How long has Cody Reigns been the champ?
Cody Rhodes has been the champ now.
Rhodes,
I think last year he won it. Last year was like he like completed the story because like his dad was a former wrestler and then he died. And Cody actually got cut from the WWE when he was like 25, 27 because he wasn't very good. So then he wrestled locally, got a huge like indie following, and then he came back.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah, and then that's like the wrestling lore and the story that they like to tell. For that reason, like wrestling can be fun, but it's kind of a slog to watch it. And like as someone who likes MMA, that's why I'm not like super into it. But I get the appeal.
Okay.
I think it's a good move. I think it creates a little more spark. Otherwise, it would have just been like a John Cena's in St. Louis, John Cena's in New York. Like it would just been like okay. But now you're like, how are they gonna finish this? Because he's done at the end of the year, so he's not gonna finish the year being a bad guy.
So how do you want the story to end though?
He kills The Rock. I don't know. he brings back the Professor Thugonomics.
Who the fuck is
and
that?
drops a hard line on there.
Thugnificent?
Thugonomics.
Thugnificent.
It was his character from back in like the early 2000s where he used to rap. Remember him wearing the spinner chain?
Hell no.
Yeah. No, and the NBA jerseys and everything.
Yeah, bro. That's funny as hell.
Yeah.
Bring back Sting.
Ew. He'll bring that back and just drive a car into The Rock or something. I don't know.
Who'd you say your favorite wrestler was? Goldust?
Oh, see that's Cody Rhodes' brother.
Oh shit, that's funny as fuck.
That's actually that's really funny. But yeah,
I'm trying to think of this wrestler. Was there a wrestler named Diamond Dallas
Page? DDP, yeah.
Did he end his story well?
Addicted to drugs.
Okay.
But then he got clean.
There we go.
And now he does pyramid schemes.
Oh my goodness, full circle moment.
And has like huge veneers.
I hope it ends well for John Cena. And I think at the end of his story, he'll probably end up in the latest Fast and the Furious franchise.
He already is.
Oh my god!
Yeah, he already is. Bro.
He's an actor now. You're gonna be seeing him more and more in movies.
Was he in the Entourage movie too?
Maybe he's in that.
I want to say he was.
Homelander? No, what? No, he's in that one like HBO show where he wears like
Peacekeeper.
Peacekeeper, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's that. He's in some other movies here and there.
Yeah.
All right, really quick, and then
right now he's better than The Rock in my opinion as an actor.
Bro, The Rock really ain't a good actor.
The Rock is a shitbag.
I would agree with that. Yeah, John Cena is definitely better than The Rock.
And The Rock sells an athletic brand and says he's clean. That's my beef.
Do you think
with him,
John
dude.
Cena's clean?
No, but John Cena isn't going around being like, yeah, I'm natty.
Okay.
The Rock has publicly said, like, I'm natural. It's like, dude, you're 55 looking like that. Like, come on.
So, I have something for you before we go to commercial break. So, this came across the timeline, and I thought about you fools because...
Thank you.
Because
Appreciate
all of you...
Appreciate it.
Were you naked?
No. Why? Because we always have these what-if scenarios and this and that, and I just want to see how, because we talk about intelligence and best takes, I just want to see what y'all would do. So, you could only pick two.
Pick two, yes.
You could only pick two, and this is for the rest of your life.
All right, let's prepare for the bullshit. Come on.
Okay.
All right.
Pick two, rest of my life.
So out of these 6, you can pick 2.
Okay.
Number 1.
So you're going to tell us now?
Yes. You
Okay,
can get
okay,
a brand new. You can get a brand new car. You can get 50.
Wait, that's just like one new car?
Just one new car. Any car.
That's
Any
it?
car that you want.
That's gone.
Any car.
All right.
Okay.
2. You can get 55,000 per month. At the end of every month, you will always get a clean 55,000 in your
You
bank
just buy
account.
a new car every month.
Stop. 3. Unlimited food.
Okay.
4. A 6-figure job. 5. Pay no taxes. 6. 250K right now, and that's all the money you get.
Dude, that's so easy. Can
I'm curious. What 2 would you pick?
I think we have the same too. 55K a month and don't pay taxes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? That's
Like no taxes, yeah.
With 55K a month, food is almost unlimited.
Okay.
And I'm eating now, so like, how much more am I gonna eat?
I'm just glad
in a few months, I'll make over that 250K. Buy a car.
No. I just want to see how smart y'all was. That's all.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
That was a test.
That's pretty much it.
Oh.
Anybody choosing the car is really, yeah.
I did taxes and give me that monthly, because when we kind of look at the lottery, I think some people, because isn't there some lotteries where you can get like that, like
no, cash me all my shit out immediately.
You want cash all out? Cash it all?
All my shit immediately.
Really?
Cash me all my shit out.
You don't want the payment plan?
I would do the payment plan.
Only reason why I wouldn't is because of this. Once I have the money, I have the money. Not that I speak ill of my life.
Yeah.
If for whatever reason I take that annual installment and die tomorrow,
goes to your family.
It does?
It gets taxed again.
It does.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, because of gift tax.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And along with the inheritance tax.
Damn.
What if you put in a trust?
Ooh.
Which I've always said I would do.
Mm-hmm.
It does get tricky doing that. Only because then multiple people have access to these funds.
Yeah.
So you have to really be intentional with who you select. My mom.
Mm-hmm.
Probably one of the...
Yeah, Andrew.
We'll have a scholarship fund for you. Don't worry. Andrew, call me.
Make a wish.
You are a Make-A-Wish Foundation.
No, you are a legend. But nah. So that's the only reason why.
I like the payment plan idea of a lottery because at least it keeps you humble in a way. You know?
Thank you.
You won't all spend at once. I know a lot of people that win the lottery end up actually losing all their money and their life gets worse. Also, I feel like if you have that lump sum...
Let me find out first.
Okay. I feel like also if you have that lump sum, how many people are going to be like, I know you got to take. Come on. Can I get a...
Motherfuckers can't get a hold of me now. Are you crazy?
I'm just saying, like, but if you did like, hey guys, I get in installments. Like, I'm just using it to pay. You can kind of fit it for that.
Guys. If you think there is any fucking way, I don't give a fuck if it was a monthly installment or annual.
Even family, if they were like, hey, I have a great business idea.
I would tell all of them to go to hell.
Okay.
Bro, do you know how easy and this motherfucker just taking calls and shit?
I think he's calling you.
I was trying to get a hold of you.
Oh, you was? And what was it doing? What was it doing? Going straight to fucking voicemail.
I was trying to get a hold of him.
Really?
I was trying to get a hold of him.
It don't matter how many times you call me, bro. My number's changing immediately. You're gonna have to talk to my mother to even come across my desk.
Damn.
This is a true statement. I actually
Literally, yeah, that was crazy, but yeah, literally.
Well, man. Well, I know one thing we can't get a hold of is this commercial break. So we'll be right back.
All right, yeah.
Do you have an event coming up? A project that'd be elevated by crisp visuals and clear audio. Look no further than the Backseat Critic Productions. Our email is bc.productions.pdx@gmail.com. Find us on Instagram at bc.productions.pdx.
I told y'all we didn't miss on that commercial. But one thing I did miss, but I did hear through my girlfriend a lot, was the Oscars. And it was surprising to me because it was such a big thing to her. And I rememmer
It's
like
their
growing
playoffs.
up. I said, hey, I like
You
to go in
got to
there.
catch up on the movies. You know, you got to watch all what's nominated.
Yeah.
Come up with an opinion.
I don't know how y'all feel, but like, do we still care about the Oscars?
I wouldn't say so as much for me, but also the film industry hasn't been spectacular like the last 5 years. So
Ooh.
That's a fair assessment. I actually tried to watch them. Funny if I wasn't doing anything Sunday, just chilling with my folks. I was like, let me throw on the Oscars. And I was like, this is kind of hard to watch. Like,
Really?
it wasn't that entertaining. They're giving a lot. Also, at the beginning, like a lot of just like, oh, best supporting animator in a female role, and I was like,
yeah.
and I was like, all right, cool, but when is Timothy Chalamet gonna win that trophy? And he never won, which I was mad about. I did want Timothy Chalamet to win his Oscar. I thought he deserves it.
Yeah.
But also Adrian Brody, when he has to play a post World War II Jew, man, he does a
World War II Jew.
He won it for the pianist and he won it for the brutalist, both playing that type of role. He's like prime LeBron.
Wow.
When it comes time.
You.
I'm just saying, like, he's so good at playing that role.
When it comes to play a Jew, you know what to do. That's crazy. That's
Call
crazy.
Adrian Brody.
That's crazy, bro. For me, I think also part of it too is just with us being in, social media era rather, where we get news instantaneously. It tastes somewhat like a little bit of the suspense of the Oscars, even with the draft. I ain't gonna lie, like a little bit, because I hate, especially like watching the draft now. Adam Silver isn't even up on the stage, and we get a Woj bomb.
He stopped doing that though.
Yeah,
he did stop because I think the league told him like, hey, like, cut it out.
Yeah,
but that period was really
annoying.
Yeah, because he wouldn't say. So he would tweet out like 30 seconds, maybe a minute before Silver walked out. He wouldn't say like, oh, Hornets are selecting. He'd be like, Hornets are eyeing LaMelo Ball.
Okay.
Chicago is keen on Kobe White. Stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think the reason I kind of wanted to bring it up is the one like Oscar moment that I did see, because like after like the Sunday, like the flooding of like on the Monday thing was like Adam freaking Sandler.
That was a good bit. That was at the beginning. That was a good bit.
I think he's like a down to earth dude because he put his friends on. He makes the movie he wants to make. It's just kind of like, hey.
He took that Netflix check and he said, cool. Right,
exactly.
I'll see you later. Well, do you know the story of like Hubie Halloween?
No.
You want to share it?
Do it.
So I'm sharing this. This is Andrew told me this, but I'll share it because he's letting me. So remember when
Backseat Critics?
Yeah, shout out to Backseat Critics.
Listen,
if you like movies or movie critic reviews, go check them out. Or Void. So Adam Sandler, remember a couple years ago, made Uncut Gems.
Yeah.
That was a great movie. I thought he had a great performance there, and he kind of did that to kind of get on the Academy's like list and all this stuff.
Yeah,
they didn't even nominate him for anything for the role he played in that, which is crazy.
That's crazy
because I thought he did a phenomenal job. So then to get his revenge on the industry, he made Hubie Halloween the following year, which is a Halloween movie on Netflix. It's one of the worst movies ever made. It's such a goof. It's such like just shit comedy. Just for shits and giggles. Yeah.
And why do you think the Academy would take notice of that?
Oh, it was more to leave his mark on the industry.
I think it was just to get a bag.
He's already got the bag.
Like I could be wrong. You might have corrected me on this one. I think Tyler Perry's making more money than Adam Sandler, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, but like I feel like he's like in
Tyler Perry
that ish territory.
Tyler Perry's a billionaire.
No, I know, I understand, but like the foundation. I'm like,
hell no.
What?
You wouldn't think he'd make anything that would be.
If Tyler Perry has an Oscar, we've failed as a society.
Medea.
You're an anti-Perry guy, huh?
It's weird, bro. Because I've
heard this take, and I understand it.
I fully support.
I support Tyler Perry.
fully support black people. Yeah. They're doing some positive shit. He's put a lot of black people on in positions that they otherwise would not have.
Kerry Washington.
But I am. Hold on, not too much. But not too much. You're doing too much now. I am so tired of this same trope that this same playbook that he tries to run. Broken black woman, abusive husband, boyfriend, whatever fuck the male figure is, beats the shit out here, treats her like shit. Then all of a sudden you said what? Honeymooners, basically. Then we have some either light-skinned to caramel complected man that comes out of nowhere, saves the day. We're gonna have a kumbaya moment. Oh my God, your Lord, kumbaya, and then we're gonna praise Jesus.
And Medea's funny.
And Medea's funny. Medea's gonna come tap dancing outside in a dress and shit. Everything somehow the world's all better at the end. We all in church just singing and shit.
You guys don't want to know how old I was when I figured out he plays Medea.
Please tell me.
How?
Like probably like 15, 16.
God damn.
Well, I'd be like, I wonder who that ugly woman is.
Also, he did win an Academy Award.
For what?
He did win an Academy Award.
I think it's for Cross.
It's a Gene Herschel Humanitarian Award for individuals in the film industry who have made humanitarian.
Okay, yeah, we're not counting that shit. We're not counting that shit.
He deserves that one.
Hey, no. That's on
Perry
par.
putting people on.
Yeah, he putting people on.
He slept in his car for a long time. He's cute.
That's all I'm seeing.
He was on that J.K. Rowling diet.
Yeah. And salute to him for that. Salute to him for the production studio. But enough with the black trauma films and all this bullshit you've been putting out the last 20 years.
You think he's got? Imagine if he turned heel, like John Cena, and said, "I've made enough money.
I'm gonna make some serious films.
Let's make some serious stuff." And he got Jordan Peele and like all the best in the industry work together. I don't know, name other like actors or whatever you want to throw in there, and then just like put something really good out.
So, Koss, here's his only thing with this motherfucker though. It's part of the reason why I will always have a level of disdain for him. He legit has movies where his hair, he'll have actors, right? Mm-hmm. Scene one will be in the same setting. Scene one, right? Mm-hmm. They'll have your hair texture. Uh-huh. Cuts an actress, come back, and you will have braids.
That sounds fire.
No, hell. And just like, bro, is nobody reviewing this shit after you shoot it?
I'll give him this. He does also bring a lot of YouTubers into the cinematic world.
Bro, there have been
Timothy De La Ghetto.
There have been films where I've caught people wearing AirPods in the ear while they shoot. Like, y'all not even trying, bro.
Dude, it's just like McDonald's. It's just coming out quick.
Bro, no, it's literally, I think, I saw somewhere he said he wrote one film in a week. I'm like, gee, what?
Do they even come out, or are they straight to like what?
That was crazy. You bleeped that out. I can say that. You can't say that.
I can't.
I got you.
Oh, no.
That's great material.
That was great material. They a lot of his films lately they've been coming out on Netflix.
Okay.
But they have, most of them they do have theatrical releases, but they're not the biggest.
The plays be hitting.
Bro, we've been
plays.
He ain't put out a play in fucking.
He has a play of like.
No, like most of his early movies. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
they're originally plays that he turned into actual films. The plays are hilarious.
Okay.
Like if you want to just.
So that's how you started.
Yeah.
Okay.
My only thing is because I always laugh. It takes a black man to tell the story of a black woman, not a black woman to tell the story of a black woman's play, and he does it really well. So he's like, you know what? I can't be myself. I need to.
Dressed as a woman.
Oh man, I think
because that's the only way it'd be accepted. That's why.
Ooh. So think of all the Medea movies that you've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Not Medea, just Tyler Perry. Do they still hit the same?
No. For the general public, no. I will say, what's that one movie where?
Why Did I Get Married?
Nah. With Journey Smollett, what's her name? Temptation.
Oh, Temptation.
I ain't laughed so motherfucking hard in my life.
Man, Temptation.
I'm gonna give you a quick synopsis.
Okay.
So imagine we on Costas Radio Shack, right?
Okay.
You know, you have a very vanilla life. You know, you go to work, come home.
Yeah.
You know, you and your wife, y'all eat the same meal every day. You know, sleep together same way, same like two positions or whatever.
Yeah.
She wants a little spice in her life. So at her job, this guy from this tech company is one of their clients. He comes in, starts whining and dining her, flying her out on his private jet. She starts having an affair with this man. She leaves you.
Okay. Yeah, actually.
She leaves you.
Okay.
Then I can't remember if she dated this other guy or married him. They were at least dating and lived together.
They were dating.
He starts beating the shit out of her. Gets her on a coke. Gets her on a coke binge. At the end of the film, now I said Cos's Radio Shack, but her husband was a pharmacist. At the end of the film, she comes back to said pharmacy, trying to get a prescription for some drugs to suppress her HIV that she now has, and notices his wedding ring. So he's now married.
Yeah,
and there's like a little. This is what you came here for. A moment.
Damn.
And she was hoping to also reconnect, and I'm married now. I want a bigger and better thing.
Beat it, chick.
Not those words.
For in the meme, but yeah.
Now that I recently watched that maybe like 2 months ago. That
warms my heart. Warms my fucking heart.
Man, that was intense. Like you come back, you laughing at me, and then I break down the door, save your life, and then 6 months not 6 months, like years later, I got my own family, the family I was trying to create with you, and then you try to
spin the block.
That's crazy.
Now, Tyler Perry was in his bag with that one.
Fair play. I like that. Last thing I'll say about the Oscars. Last thing before we move on.
Yeah.
Didn't like my guy Sebastian Stan. No representation. He was nominated for Best Actor. For background, he's Romanian. For his, he played Donald Trump in the biopic.
Oh, they had a biopic that came out.
Yeah, it came out. It was called The Apprentice.
Oh,
and he played Trump in it. And he played Trump in it. And he was nominated for Best Actor. They did a thing on all the actors nominated for Best Actor except him. Didn't like that. They kind of just maybe because it was Trump related. Probably. And you know how the Academy stands, but it was what it was. I was a little let down by that.
Man,
can't win them all.
Man, I really wish Will Smith would have been there.
But speaking of Will Smith and black actors, I came across a list of the top 10 black actors. I can't remember who put it out, but I sent it in the chat, and me and Kaz, before we started shooting, had hinted at a dialogue. What do y'all think about this list as you're looking at it?
No Will Smith.
No Will Smith.
Will Smith was not in the top 10. I don't think he's one of the top 10 best black actors.
Like, wow.
You think Eddie Murphy's better than him?
Can we?
As an actor, yeah.
For the people listening, can you name the top 10?
Danny Glover? Is it?
Danny Glover for sure.
Sorry.
All right, here. So I'll list off, ring them off right now.
With, Childish Gambino.
Yeah. One. I'll list it 10 to 1. 10 is Jamie Foxx. 9 is Eddie Murphy. 8 is Danny Glover. 7 is James Earl Jones. 6 is Forrest Whitaker. 5 is Chadwick Boseman. Rest in peace. 4 is Lawrence Fishburne. 3 is Samuel L. Jackson. 2 is Morgan Freeman. And number 1 is Denzel Washington.
So for the people who sold their souls, do they get taken out of that? Morgan Freeman?
No, Morgan Freeman, he got so many crazy films. I can't do that to him.
Okay.
Lean on Me.
I put Forrest Whitaker higher.
Shawshank Redemption. Forrest Whitaker to me is should be a little higher.
I think he's 3.
Sidney Poitier should be on this list. I know that predates a lot of folks, and that's probably why he was omitted from here. I ain't gonna lie to you. I could hear argument for Jamie Foxx being higher than both Eddie Murphy and Danny Glover.
I believe that.
And low-key James Earl Jones, even though I know his voice in itself is iconic.
It's a very iconic.
With a lot of voice acting.
Yeah.
See, that was my only thing I was going to say. So you kind of took that from me. So I at least just want to say, I recently watched the Jamie Foxx Netflix special where he was talking about his sickness that happened. I don't
Was
think...
this the clone talking?
All right, bro.
And I think from just that... I had an idea of how talented Jamie Foxx was, but like that, like special or like really, I'm like, bro, we really like he's really a Aristocat. Like, like the things that he was doing, like that, like when you talking about like someone who's like talented, like he can literally do almost anything, music, writing, acting,
comedy,
ad-libs, jingles, like he's really a superstar package. Like. He will be studied. And I think Jamie Foxx is like, I think we understand how talented it is, but I think we don't really comprehend that. So I really agree with that. I at least want to just put that up there. Jamie Foxx, I still enjoy Fresh Prince better, but Jamie Foxx show, Jamie, all you do, appreciate you, my man.
Shit, his role is Ray, bro. Like you ever...
Oh, Ray.
I couldn't imagine having to sit and actually like move around and do normal daily stuff while... closing my eyes that long.
I think Will Smith should be in the top 10.
All right, what's Will Smith's best role?
Hancock.
All right.
No, I think it's the role he played in Pursuit of Happiness.
Interesting.
What was the character's name?
No idea. Couldn't tell you the name of the guy.
That's fair.
Now, see, to me, and I think we're gonna both end up hitting on this when it comes to Denzel. Will damn near just plays himself in a lot of roles.
So King Richard was himself?
Well, it's not himself, but like it's not hard playing a black dad if you're a black man to me.
I don't know. Mr. Williams was a very unique person.
You was making fun of his voice recently.
But I know a lot of niggas that like are damn near just like him.
Okay.
That's just me though.
So you would not have Will in the top 10? You wouldn't take him out for like a James Earl Jones or...
See, the thing is, if he is in the top 10, he's in the back end of this top 10.
He is.
Yeah,
I would agree he's on the back
clearly,
end.
I mean, granted...
I think Jamie Foxx is a better actor.
Yeah, he's a way better actor than me than Will.
Okay, so my question is... I know we're kind of like arguing for Will and things like that. When it comes to Denzel's latest film with Gladiator 2, I know a lot of people didn't really like his performance.
Well, I haven't really liked a lot of his performance over the last decade.
Okay.
I would consider myself a huge Denzel fan, but I'll go over the hill first. I'll say this. Over the last like 10 years or so, I feel like Denzel has kind of said what I just stated earlier. He's more or less just taking sprinkles of his own natural charisma and persona, and instead of creating new characters, they all just have elements of Denzel.
Yeah.
Whether it be like the little yeah, all right, yeah, all that shit be doing. But like it's just
but to play Denzel in Roman Times is crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
So wait a second. So my thing is because he's had those sprinkles, I think he did a really good job with Equalizer, but that's the whole different conversation.
But see, his personality fits that role so well.
Okay, so my thing is,
same way Will Smith.
Like you want to
how much do we hold on to the old stuff, right? That he's done to like, he hasn't had one of those movies in a minute, according to all of you.
Yeah, no.
So my thing is,
but it's not the movie itself, like because like Fences was a good movie. Movie to me. It's just that his individual performance wasn't that noteworthy.
Okay. What are you about to say, Kyle?
I had one more potential top 10 guy, but now I'm blanking on it. Oh my god. Who was it?
Why you think about that? Like, have you seen Malcolm X before?
Yeah, of course.
Like, there are a large amount of people that damn near forget that that's not the actual Malcolm X and have actually got his Denzel's face tattooed on them.
Like who? Lonzo Ball?
I might swerve in that corner. Whoa. If that is the truth.
No, I actually think he did.
Okay, my only thing, I'm going to double back.
It's crazy.
How'd you feel about Will Smith and Muhammad Ali?
It was good.
Okay.
It was good.
I take back what I said about Will Smith's best role. It's I Am Legend.
Lucky. Yeah.
I think that's his best performance.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's also a Will Smith role, you know? He fits that role.
Ooh.
Fat Dragon.
Yeah.
What would you say is his best role?
Yeah, I want the critic.
Yeah.
Smith?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put him on the mic.
Pause.
That's funny.
Bright.
Bright was just entertaining for some bullshit. That was a bad.
Right now. You
That
trolling
was
right
just
now.
a
Like,
bad.
for real.
I'm not a huge Will Smith guy.
Fuck with this guy.
I've
told you keep him around.
like I've not seen I Am Legend.
Jesus.
You should watch that. It's actually a good film.
Yeah.
So like my only fallback would be like Men in Black
And see, like,
for like shitty nostalgic reasons.
and like, that's actually
I
a good
appreciate
example
your.
of film.
I appreciate your honesty.
like that, like Independence.
Have you seen iRobot?
Yeah.
It's voice acting though.
No, he was in it.
An iRobot.
Yeah.
The,
Yeah,
Oh
he's-
wait, I'm thinking of robots, but no. All right, yeah.
Like that's a fine movie. I would
Damn,
rather
damn.
watch Men in Black
He
10
damn,
times.
damn near the same character.
exactly.
That's my thing. But think about iRobot and I Am Legend.
What about Fishtail?
Shark Tale.
Sharktail.
Cartel. Yeah, that's,
Shrek.
He was in-
Oh wait, no, my bad.
you got him confused with Eddie Murphy.
Eddie
bad.
Murphy.
Yeah,
Damn, you get Mike taken away for that
Yeah.
one.
yeah. That's okay though. You tried.
Does Ice Cube get in this top 10?
Absolutely
no.
not. Absolutely not. Fuck out of here with that. And
Shit.
his son. Mm-mm.
Chadwick might be
A little high.
I'll say a little high.
He probably gets some RP.
Fruitville
It's kind of like the Kobe top
Oh,
3.
we forgot Michael B. Jordan.
has no business on this fucking list.
No.
Are you smoking crack?
Are you a vampire with the leather pants? You are.
Oh no, but I am Party Bob, and I'm here today to tell you boys and girls. No, fuck with you. I'm fuck with you.
It's more funny that you're doing a Willy Wonka fucking voice.
I know.
Drop him, get Sidney Poitier in there.
Oh, you say Poirier should be higher?
Yeah, bro. You could argue Sidney Poitier is the greatest black tattoo ever. At bare minimum, he's top 3.
All right. This was an older topic we had on the show, and I wanted to resurface it because Denzel's on. We're talking about Denzel. You can only pick 2. No, sorry. You can only pick 2. You have to get rid of one person out of these 3.
And
you lose
their entire filmography.
and their entire filmography.
Damn.
You've probably seen this online.
I'm keeping Samuel L. Jackson. That's like
No. So it's Denzel.
yeah.
It's who's the other 2? Oh, Leonardo DiCaprio,
Mhm.
and then Robert Downey Jr.
I can only keep 2.
Yeah,
Oh, Robert can go.
you're getting rid of Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
So what would happen with like Django Unchained, where both Leo and Sam are in the same movie?
You're
You
in
didn't say
it.
Sam. You said Denzel.
Oh,
Leo.
you said it.
Yeah.
Oh, Denzel.
Denzel.
I swear he said Sam.
No, I said that. My bad.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
But you lose all of Iron Man.
I don't give a fuck about that shit.
You lose everything else he did, which isn't much else.
Yeah, that's why. That's honestly, that's why it was an easy pick for me. I was like thinking, like, all right,
I think AJ said he'd get it was easy. DiCaprio gone, and I was like, you're
smoking
trash,
dust.
dude.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to throw away Leo.
Too many good movies.
He got
Yeah.
way too many good movies, bro.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
I think you're
Like,
making
bro,
me
the
kind of
motherfucker was
remember.
in
Like,
Titanic. Like,
I think we're kind of. I think he got rid of Tom Hanks too. I think it was Tom Hanks in that
It wasn't
too.
Tom Hanks before, but I think he said he brought something about Tom
But no,
Hanks. and,
I-
like,
yeah,
how he
'cause I
picked Denzel
remember-
over
I'm
Tom
starting to
Hanks. I
remember
was like,
that.
You're smoking great, Denzel over Tom Hanks.
and no, filmography is tricky though, because like even like with Denzel, like with this list, right?
Yeah.
Denzel's a better actor to me than Samuel L. Jackson.
Yes.
But I'd
Yes.
rather keep Samuel L. Jackson's filmography than Denzel's.
Yeah.
He's been in way too many movies, G. Like, it's not even.
Fair enough.
if I had to guess, I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't be surprised if he's been in over 150 films.
He's like a feature.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just throw
He
him
been in
on
a
there.
lot of shit, bro.
Yeah.
He been acting since like late 70s, 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ain't seen a film. A
It's
script.
the bag, bro.
He ain't seen a script that he don't like. But that's why he's the highest grossing black actor ever.
Yeah.
He don't make the most per film, but
Mhm.
it is what it is.
I think you have the next topic.
No, that was the next topic.
Oh, you're not doing $30?
The lunch.
Oh shit, my bad. I blanked out. Sorry, we did some rearranging before this shit. Another topic I seen floating around the timeline looked like a girl, or excuse me, a woman rather. She was conversing with a guy she was talking to. Asked about her day, and she's like, I'm just a little hungry for lunch.
Oh,
Yeah. So he eventually sends her $30 for lunch.
Mm-hmm.
She sends back the $30 saying something to the effect of, "If this is all you were going to send, you could just keep this." It's $30. When did $30 stop being enough for lunch?
Bro. I don't know. That's
And
crazy.
Kaz, how would you react like if a woman did
I'd be
that?
like, all right, you're not getting in anymore. Like that's all you were gonna get. $30 is more than enough for lunch. You're not going to dinner. I don't even know what I would drop $30 if I had it for lunch. I can get 2
BJ's.
lunches. I get a lot of stuff at Taco Bell for $30.
That's crazy.
Man,
I get a lot of Arizona iced teas for $30 too.
That's why you're so jolly.
you missed they were scuffling before you got here.
Wrestling.
Wrestling. Naked.
Wrestling.
Wrestling.
Now, what's up with what you doing with wife? You said that.
Man, the ungratefulness that is the world we live in, where I understand.
I love how he spun that.
What are you talking? I'm answering the fucking question. It's just ungrateful because
gender neutral with that.
I'm not keeping it neutral. I feel like if I sent my person $30 and they're like, I need some more, I'm gonna be like, B of A, that wasn't me. We need to put those funds back.
How much did she want?
Huh?
How much did she want?
I don't know. It's from scenario.
She never stated the actual amount. The conversation just died from there. It was just like the response what I was seeing in the thread from that, with people saying like, no, bare minimum of 40. Where the fuck are you going in a work week to have time to be spending $50 for lunch?
My new thing I've been saying is you date and you marry your unfinished business. And literally,
I rebuke that in the name of God.
You do. You do.
I rebuke that in the name of Jesus.
If you don't work on yourself, it's going to show up in your marriage and relationship, and it shows up in dating. The fact that that person is not showing any type of understanding, like, hey, this person is going out of the way to think about me for lunch and be like, sorry, Buster, whatever. That's not good enough. That's just weird.
I ain't heard that in Hellas.
Outpossessed by, a John Jinson or Johnson or something.
John Johnson?
John Johnson, I don't know.
What the fuck is John Johnson?
I don't know.
When did you flip it down?
Oh shit, I ain't even paid.
Damn, bro.
But it's just ungrateful.
Real. Yeah, nah, I'm just trying to figure out where people going like during the work week to spend $30+ on lunch. Like
Casa Diablo?
Steak. Wow, that's crazy. But most steakhouses and shit, they don't be open that early. So like, where the
No. Brunch?
Yeah.
You could maybe spend $30 on brunch.
Let's go Subway.
fuck? But that's if you drinking.
If you get like a mimosa, some
Again, that's
an omelet, maybe like a crepe.
Yeah, I guess.
So we're going to Olive Garden, everybody?
But who's just going to brunch midweek?
Women.
Yeah, that's that.
Well,
If yeah.
Right now, Drew's grabbing his glasses like, oh my God, these guys are going to get me canceled. So I think that that's a good time for a commercial break.
commercial break.
Who's boiling chicken?
On tariffs. Tariffs on tariffs on tariffs on tariffs on tariffs on tariffs. Man, America's getting wild. I'm not even going to lie. Should we have a contingency plan for if America implodes in the next 3 years?
For what? Where are we going?
I'm going back home. I'm going back to Romania.
I'm slow.
Yo, things are been getting crazy. And the reason why I want to talk about this is it kind of like shocked me because now the tariffs are in effect. And I heard the Canadian Prime Minister, hopefully I think that's the right title, he's like, all right, guys, you got it. 25% tariffs. And I think one of them said, people in Michigan where y'all get electricity from us, guess what? That might be gone. And I was like, holy fuck. I said, this is
boo-hoo.
I literally saw.
The last thing I worry about is Canadian product. I'll tell you that right now.
I literally saw the Mexican border, like they rolled out like a gate and no cars could pass through. Are we really like? Do we really?
I don't know what that has to do with the tariffs.
Yeah.
They're not saying they're not. I know they're making it harder for people to vacation in Mexico, where you have to go through a lot of different things to like go in now. I'm just saying.
I don't know, man. I was there in December. I don't think there's anything.
I know somebody that just went like a week ago.
Okay, never mind. But anywho, do we need a contingency plan?
I think they're making it harder for people to live there as residents. But as far as like just vacationing for a couple days.
Here's an example I'll give you here, and I might need the fact dragon to make sure I get this number right. So we imposed, I believe, a 25% tariff on Canadian goods. Canada has like a 250% tariff on American goods, from my understanding, or 248% tariff. So Canada's been having a real nice deal the last 20 years. I think this is us just being a little bit more of like a, hey, like, let's get our money back a little bit here.
Okay.
And that's why everyone's freaking out, because the second America tries to get a little like advantage, everyone's like, no, like, you're the bully, all this. It's like, yeah, we're the fucking bully. We have the biggest army. What are you gonna do? Like, that's just the reality of it. That's why we're number one.
Yeah, it's not because we got good people. We just have the most weapons.
We're the biggest bully.
Very true.
I didn't know that though. Learn something new every day.
I didn't know I didn't know that as well.
It's not. Yeah, it's us just getting a little bit of our lick back.
So how do you think that affects the middle class though?
In this country?
Yes.
There is a chance that they're going to feel a little price increase. Absolutely.
Shout out to Trader Joe's for keeping your eggs the same prices.
Shout out
Trader
Costco.
House.
You like Costco, huh?
I do.
Yeah, you do.
We kept DEI.
There you go.
We?
Yeah.
We. No, it didn't. Target.
Target is surfing. We got him in a Jimmy John's headlock.
Jimmy John's headlock. I'm dead. Yeah, the cost might. I think people are going to feel the cost a little bit, which does stink. We'll see for how long. But you notice how the country's starting to squirm a little bit. Because the whole thing with Zelensky too, I didn't like that.
Thank you for.
I didn't like that because that made America look not great. I'm gonna be honest.
I agree.
It made us look amateur.
Now,
but then the next day he goes back, cries to the European Union, gets all the leaders of the European Union to meet up with him to like rub his belly and make him feel good. And then 2 days later, he immediately writes like an apology to like Trump and the White House.
I ain't gonna hold you. Every time Trump gets on camera with another foreign leader, my heart skips a beat. Bro, when he said, "Are you prepared for World War III?" I was like, "Oh shit!" Like,
bro, he be talking.
He was already kind of like on some other shit last time, but now he's actually like making shit happen.
Yeah, same with like the European Union during their meeting said something like they're pretty much collecting their defensive equipment and like essentially saying they're preparing for war.
So I heard from...
How old are you?
I'm 27.
So
just past. I think 26 is the...
I thought they raised it to 30.
No. I think it's 26.
You guys
won't see me here.
You in the front line with the TikTokers.
Hell no. I think it's 26.
Bro, could you imagine...
Fact check.
Okay.
Him and Aiden Ross on the front line.
All right. Fact check.
So there actually has not been any tariff from Canada to the U.S. until now. Okay. There's actually been United States, Canada, Mexico agreement, USMCA, where basically the three countries agree to not tariff each other until now.
Until the Donald.
Yep.
So
what is that tariff now?
25%.
So we are fucking ourselves then.
Yeah.
So we'll double back to the tariff thing, but cost actually something very interesting where I don't think a lot of people understand. And I had to learn this too. In fact, Dragon, you can definitely correct me on this. I think there has been like a history with JD Vance and Zelensky, and I think a lot of that aggression and that came out because I think JD Vance during his like campaign said some like disparaging things about Ukraine, and I think just off the gates, I don't think like I don't think if JD Vance was there, I don't think it would have been that tense. Like it would have been like regular Trump tense, but like if you go back, they've been like
instigate it more.
Exactly, because they've been beefing because he's been questioning him as a. Say that again?
He's like, did you say thank you?
Exactly, or like just because you talk louder. You have a fact?
I do.
All right, we got a
Fat
fact.
Dragon.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Back to Robert's thing about the gates. They actually dropped the gates at the crossing during monsoon season, which we're going right into.
Ah, fuck.
Sometimes the facts ruin a good story.
Damn. Foiled by social media again. Thank you. This is why we fact checked here.
You got sent to
Rip.
This is why we fact check. See, now we know the tariffs. Now we know the Mexico thing. Anyway, but I guess my question is, when you kind of know that foreign policy is, you know, something that, you know, the American president has to be really good at. And like you said, you know, we are the bully. I think there's a way of talking. Like, why even have JD Vance there if you kind of know like there's that history, you know?
Why have the
vice president? Yeah, like
there.
Yeah, I don't think we need to have vice president. I feel like it should be a president conversation.
I can get down with. I can see your point there. Probably, yeah, but it feels like they're co-leading a little bit. JD's more involved than I thought he'd be.
Yeah.
Feels like a very triumvirate.
Versus like you never saw Mike Pence.
No.
Mike Pence, they froze him and put him in the corner.
It's like a triumvirate.
So you're saying he's Walt Disney?
He's Five Nights at Bernie's or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Weekend at Bernie's. They killed that motherfucker.
Hey, Fat Dragon, I got an idea too. So moving forward, anytime somebody on the pod gets centelled, one of us that person has to take a shot or something.
Oh,
when you get got by a fake fact.
Okay, I like that.
Take a shot.
You said what?
Have to take a shot.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with that.
Hell, I'm gonna be dropping all sorts of bad facts here.
I like that.
Oh no, not all of us, just that person.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's fun.
Which brings me to I think, how do y'all feel about Doge?
Oh, what they're doing?
Yeah.
The
Smoke and Mirrors game.
It's interesting.
How you feel a 19-year-old is telling you, Cos, what you're doing is insignificant? How do you feel about that?
Not great. Where are you going with this?
I'm just scared.
You lost me.
No, I'm just
because they're just there to cut.
I'm just curious how
spending,
you guys are feeling, because we were just talking about how JD Vance, we have, you know, Elon Musk, like he's more in the
yeah,
office.
he's too involved. I don't like how involved he is necessarily, because he has a lot of personal interest in what goes on, especially with his companies. But it is what it is.
The first thing that he cut was the FAA. And
Exactly.
He's facing a $200,000 fine that he still hasn't paid.
Yep.
Yeah.
So of course he cuts.
I have parking
FAA
tickets.
first.
I have parking tickets,
That's $200,000.
but I'm in the government.
Like I said, I'm gonna make a call out to Keith to get my own issues resolved.
What do you think about Elon and Doge?
Elon is kind of crazy. Like I said earlier, I feel like it's really a triumvirate right now between Trump, Elon, and JD.
It's like a hydra.
Yeah, as far as it's just like running.
A threesome.
All right, bro.
I love pyramid. I love triangle.
But yeah, no, he has so many personal interests to be involved with some of the stuff he does at the federal government level. Also, is a douchebag, honestly.
Yeah, huge. Like,
He has an algebra child.
I was just gonna say he's like super like on the spectrum type of guy. Like, you know, like he's like that's his superpower.
You know, on Family Guy.
Huh?
What's the superpower?
Being a savant. I think that's a nice way to say it, right?
You know, is on Family Guy. There was a character called TV's Adam West.
Yeah.
That's Elon Musk. Ooh,
I can
piece of
see-
candy.
I can see that.
Ooh,
Yeah.
piece of candy. I'm Adam West.
No, that's pretty good. So, should we go to war for Ukraine or what?
Ooh, man.
Hell no.
I'm gonna tell you.
This is totally just three
Yeah.
guys who have no political standing or don't care. Should we continue? Should we go to war for Ukraine or just say let them figure it out themselves?
Fuck no.
I say
I like he's solid on it. I like.
I say we shouldn't go to war, but we should also make sure that it doesn't get too crazy, because I'm not gonna lie, I don't trust Putin and all of them, and I feel like
Putin.
that needs to be monitored. But one thing I will say I do like is when we give all this money for war and things like that, I never kind of hear of like how are they going to pay America back. So
America, what they're saying is essentially like we'll be paid back in our
Minerals.
access to minerals and mining.
and I liked seeing that.
But the thing is, like, so I asked my dad about that. He's like, fuck that. That's worthless. Like, Ukraine, like, the Russians scraped that land 50 years ago during communism.
Bro.
There's nothing left there.
And I don't mean to sound bleak right now, bro. Like, I really feel for those people, for real, for
oh
real.
no, 1,010%.
But it's just like,
Well, here's the crazy thing. Now, I'm going to say something that's, like, more inside baseball here. But, like, Crimea, those people don't speak Ukrainian. Those people are fully Russian. They wanted Russia to invade. It's like Vancouverites who really, like, they actually want to be Oregonians. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, like, now people in Kiev, they're fully Ukrainian, and I don't think they should not reach Kiev and that capital. They're Ukrainian and all that. But a large part of what Russia has claimed and wants to claim are people that, like, the people there want, almost like the greater Idaho thing that's going on in Eastern Oregon.
Okay.
Like, they speak Russian, they want to be Russian, they, like, miss, like, the communist lifestyle. So I will say that in a way,
oh no,
because that doesn't get highlighted enough. You only hear
I
that
don't-
once you dive into like Eastern European news and stuff.
yeah,
like that.
no,
Yeah.
and I appreciate that, because I feel like that's a way of like breaking it down, because some parts of Oregon, they want to be Idaho.
They want to be out, yeah,
really bad.
yeah,
That would be Idaho,
I can't go there.
the Klan,
yeah. Really,
the Confederacy.
I think the last time I was in Bend, I think it was the Proud Boys. We were at a bar, and they were all like suit and ties and like doing like white boy shit. And one of the girls was like, "Oh yeah, those are Proud Boys," and I was like, "Damn, that's crazy." I was there for a bachelor party. I was like, "Get out of here."
I told you, get your black ass out of town.
No, they was doing white boy shit, but it's like,
by sundown.
shotguns. And
but no, it's like weird. Like our
Beaver.
parents talking about the stuff. Where like definitely I've been a part of like microaggressions and stuff like that, but like just like all of them grouped up in a place and like them being unified. It's just like, damn, that's crazy. What?
I mean, like that was commonplace.
Yeah, and so I was like, damn, because you just talk about it, it's like it's in front of your face. So.
I don't just talk about it. I see that shit a lot. But, just go downtown.
I'm about
that ass, like,
go to Bushwhackers and
I'm gonna leave that there. But no, I just want to talk about it because there's a lot about what's going on. We're definitely not a political podcast, but we talk about.
We don't know shit.
I will say this: what was the Proud Boys and what was the other group?
Antifa,
bro. When they was beefing, like in 2020, 2021, I ain't gonna lie, it might sound ignorant as hell. I went to my patio because I could still see them, because where we used to live at.
Yeah.
So they would be on the overpass.
Yeah.
On like exit 10. I swear to God, bro. One day I just got my armchair that I would get for like my beach chair or whatever. Got some popcorn from the house and was literally watching these motherfuckers outside on 122nd clubbing each other. I was like, oh, they really like getting down.
the angry whites.
Yeah, no, seriously, bro. Bro, one of them motherfuckers threw out like a gas bomb with sulfuric acid in it.
Fire.
Literally.
Wow.
And you just watch that.
Yeah.
That's fire.
You didn't call the police?
Dude, nothing to
Hold
call.
on. No, ask yourself. Did a black man call the police? And how long was it in the numbers? And how long was it going to take for him to get there?
I'm dead.
That's very true.
But they did come eventually.
Actually, a little bit more context on the aid being sent to Ukraine. Most of it's weapons, missiles, tanks, etc. The 2/3 of that's that. 1/3 is actually going towards American factories and weapons manufacturers to replenish American stock that we're sending over there, which was generally old stock anyways, or to build the weapons to send over there. So that's where most of that money is going.
So does he take a shot?
No, it's just a clarifying. It's just clarifying.
Thank you for that.
Well,
we'll see. World War III might be around the corner, boys.
damn, I might be in Canada.
Get ready, cuz.
You think Canada's? They're gonna put you on the front line, man. You think
Hell
Canada's?
no, I ain't going to Canada.
They got stricter laws than we do.
Yeah.
I'll be fine with that. I'm an outstanding citizen. They need another mental health warrior. Give it motivation.
Fact Dragon, please check it. I think the cutoff is 26, and I won't have to be drafted. I don't think. I think it's 26 to get drafted. I feel like I remember because I also avoided signing up for that.
I mean, also the draft is ended. It was Nixon's plea to
well, they can reissue it, right? Because
it.
you have to sign up for it, right?
Yeah.
I think it has to be an act of Congress. I don't think the president can do it.
Even as an executive order?
I don't believe so. Let me double check that.
Yeah, it's great to be old. Yeah.
Some of those laws get very loose for an active war.
Hey man,
Whatever. Hey, you know
it's
what?
great to be 30. You know what I'm saying, man? It's great to be.
I'll be there.
30s.
I'll be there in a couple months.
Hey, man.
Before this shit get rolled out.
Exactly.
You know what? If I get called, I'm going, baby. I'm gonna fight for the country I love. I'm gonna defend it
Bring me back a
against
Bring me back a postcard.
against
Don't
the
come back with
dirty
HIV.
Russians.
I don't think you heard that.
What's that?
I said, bring me back a postcard. Don't come back with STD.
Ugh, no.
Mm,
That's like a West Europe thing. Anyways, I have the next topic here, and I wanted to have something big going on in the town. One that even I saw MLB Fox talked about it. Some other avenues talked about it. Is it a pipe dream? Absolutely, it's a pipe dream. But Portland Diamond Project, we've known about them. I think we've even talked about them. They've been around since 2017.
Ad nauseum.
ad nauseum.
Really?
Yes.
Not that I don't want to talk about it. But I'm just like, bro, is this happening or not? Like, I'm just like,
The excitement.
We're probably another 10 years away.
all right, bro. She's like,
No, so they came out finally with their final renderings, and they pitched it to the city, with Keith Wilson being the one listening. Shout out, friend of the podcast.
Keith!
And Keith was all for it. Keith said, "This is exactly what Portland needs. We need to act like a big city. We need a project like these."
Ooh.
And then I don't know whose right hand man was for it, but he said something great because we're currently competing with Utah for an expansion team, like Salt Lake City, and he's like, Portland can't lose this to Utah. Like, we are a bigger, better city, and he's right.
probably great timing with the Rich Carlton having their situation right now too.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a whole other thing, huh?
I thought you were gonna switch topics with that one, and I would love to talk about it.
We can talk about that too, but I think what is it? This is gaining traction. They said they can start breaking ground in 2027. The issue is we just need MLB to award us a team. And maybe an owner. I don't know who's funding this. They've been very hush hush on finances.
I can do this.
You got a $2 billion?
You got it?
Yeah.
2 B's?
Let me hold 50.
All right, I got you.
Let me
Man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I gotta put my bucket hat up.
That raises your.
Raises my M's to B's.
This is the last time I'll ask you guys. Should we bring baseball to Portland?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a big baseball guy, but since hanging out all of you, I think I've gained like a greater respect for like with baseball because you guys talk about it. RJ brings things up, and I think we definitely need to do it for city pride. I think having baseball here will be cool. Where like my love for soccer has improved because of you guys. So
Have you even gone to a game?
I've gone to a Timbers game.
I've actually seen them.
I've been to two. I've had fun.
Go.
I've had fun both times.
Group outing. Okay.
I'm actually all for that.
Oh, I would love to go. I would love.
Oh well, Timbers.
I would love to go to Timbers. I would go to Timbers games, you guys. Easy.
All right, we'll do that.
But
Yeah.
you have to drive though,
Why do I have to drive?
because I'll be doing stuff that won't allow me to drive.
I'm dead.
You can just smoke some of that gas that they throw.
Can I carpool with you guys?
Yeah, we'll sit in the army though.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be hit with the green gust.
Shut up, baby.
Oh man, like it's fun.
It's fun,
Yeah.
exactly.
Especially like they're playing like Seattle or LA.
They were doing a chant when I was there.
Get that bitch off
Not
the pitch.
they weren't doing
Get
that one.
bitch off the pitch.
They were the Timbers Army they lively.
Well, gang.
No, it's sick. You brought up the Ritz Carlton thing, so I gotta talk about it now.
Over your last topic?
No, I'm just gonna add it to this one.
Okay,
real quick.
wait.
Just because this is short now with the Diamond project,
perfect,
all that.
perfect.
So they're gonna do the stadium, all that $2 billion, projects. Portland needs the projects, but in lieu of that, the other last kind of really big project in Portland was the Ritz Carlton downtown, which is cool. You guys have been there. If you
No,
got
I haven't
bread,
actually.
but
Okay.
It's lovely, man.
I mean, you was on a date with yourself, right?
Nah. Not at all.
Okay.
damn. Well,
Do my
the financiers for the loan essentially said their best bet might be to foreclose on it because they owe about just like 500 something million, which is crazy. And it looks like about 8%, only 8% of the condos have been bought.
Yeah.
Which I thought from the beginning doing condos was stupid.
Yeah, you dirty bastards, you greedy
It should
bastards.
have been a fucking hotel.
Yeah.
We
That's
don't,
what you
have,
fucking
we don't
get.
have enough people with high enough net worth that could even lease those shits out. So
They were like starting at 800, 900 grand, I think.
Yeah.
Most were over $1 million.
yeah.
Now, if one comes up for like, let's say like 600, you dipping your fingers in that?
600 what?
600,000. At like half price. Let's say it's half discount. It
What's
goes
the
from-
interest rate?
Who cares?
Cost.
It goes from 1.2 to 6.
You mean if I won the lottery?
You take a couple loans here and there.
The fuck, hell no.
It's not gonna go under that. I'll tell you that.
Well, I buy a fucking 3,000 square foot home in Houston for 30.
Oh, but in Houston.
Oh God, in Houston,
Oh.
Lord,
That country twang might be out there for you.
all the women. Oh Lord, the weather is over 50 degrees. Oh God,
no.
don't get me started.
Exactly. Oh, here we go.
Food
You
with
get a
seasoning.
pretty good rate on a VA loan. By the way, you are capped off at 25 for the draft, and yes, it would take a congressional bill to bring the draft back. But VA does offer good discounts for mortgages.
Thank you. USAA as well.
Who has the majority in Congress right now?
Republicans.
Yeah, they got it all.
I'm still over. I'm still 27. I'm an
It's a
unk.
it's a clean sleep in our government right now, with the Republicans running a lot of shit.
I'm an unk. All right. I guess we'll just go ahead into my final topic.
Bring
It's
us
kind of been
home.
the cost business hour here, the last two topics, but I like this. And this is going to be the final one. Still kind of business related, but essentially, you guys big crypto guys?
Yes,
Dibble and dabbled in.
I got a lot of crypto.
Dabble dabble. My topic is talking about litigation when it comes
rough week for
to.
you?
I have zero.
You don't have any Cartier coin?
Wait a second. I fucking
I knew
love
you'd
that.
like one,
Cartier.
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got crypto now again. I got
$10 or
Hey, what?
Yeah.
2 for 2.
damn.
Finish
crazy.
strong.
He's
Pretty
heating.
strong.
He's heating up.
Cost cash.
Oh shit! Oh, shit.
What?
That's
Wait.
That's three of the things. Heat check coming.
This is a heat check right here.
Andrew Jackson.
No, I'm thinking dragon something. I don't know. Dragon bills. You know, like you're dragging them. Yeah, that's a miss. That was a heat check.
But continue.
Anyways, I want to talk about this specifically because we've been seeing a lot of situations of pump and dumps occurring. And for people listening that might not know, so the big cachet with crypto is that essentially there's no litigation. There's no tracking ability of it. It's not like money, you don't pay taxes on it. It's all just black market. Gray market. We'll say gray market. It's not illegal, but there's no rules around it. That's why what individuals do that have influence, or let's take an example here. Let's say we're on a board and we're like, hey, let's start playing no games $1.
That sounds very scary.
PNG coin.
Better.
And we say, okay, we'll do a PNG coin. We'll all be investors. We'll all invest the same amount. And then we'll reach out to an influencer we know that has a big following. Right. Amine, let's say.
Yeah.
And then good old Adam says, hey guys, I got word of a great investment opportunity. I'm buying in. Everyone knows buying in. It's called PNG coin. Get in. We're launching March 25th at 9 a.m. Day comes, everyone buys in. Doom, the coin's value shoots up because everyone buys it. And then us four here, sell all of our shares when the price hits the peak. And then because we all sell, everyone else panics. They start to sell because then the price goes down, down, down until the ones owning it are the ones that probably bought it most recently. And they're their dollar, their coin, whatever, their crypto's worth nothing. I bring this up because it's kind of been an issue lately. It's been a real like scam, and it's not who you like it's people like internet celebrities, the Jake Paul brothers, the Hawk Tuah girl got in trouble for doing this, and she had to disappear for a couple months. The president of Argentina got into this even with some of the coin down there.
The lady in Pakistan.
I think Trump and Melania both recently, right around the inauguration, did it.
I do remember that.
Yeah. So I'm just curious. Do we need some rules around crypto, or does that just take the whole point of it away?
To me, it's kind of hard to set rules and parameters around a digital currency because there's like nothing actually backing it.
In theory.
So I don't know how.
But there's rules around like stocks, and those are backed by like shares within a company, which is revenue.
Yeah, but
there's rules around like online transfers through like Venmo and PayPal and things like that.
Fair enough.
When crypto started, I always thought it was a scam, and it was another version of vector knives.
Bro, hell no.
That's fair. I would say like, what was that called? Oh my god, now I'm blanking on it.
What?
The photos.
God damn! It was the art where you could buy
non-fungible
NFTs.
I thought NFTs were 100% a scam. Like there's very minimal like use case where you could use to authenticate stuff.
It still is. You just don't know on the picture. They can replace the picture or take it down at any point in time.
There you go.
The banana with the art that's like $1 billion.
That's not an NFT, but I love your enthusiasm.
Bro, you were
listen. So
you were going to like if we actually made that shit in practice. The amount of shots
fucked. I thought that was a scam. Crypto, there is some value for it.
The thing I don't like
buy
with crypto, I feel like it preys upon people who are just trying to like get by and like
100% to get rich quick. Like
exactly, and it preys upon people's like
coin.
Exactly.
The people that buy gold, that's who buys crypto.
When I see crypto in people's bios, I'll be like, that's crazy.
That's crazy. Don't talk to that guy.
Stay away. Are you tired of working?
Exactly. I have a great opportunity with this coin.
Let me talk to my friend
Big
who
fat
has
ass coin.
Just come to this meeting.
Never the coworker that you want to get caught in the break room with.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
You're like, damn, that's crazy, bro. Crypto, what?
I know some guys that made good money on Doge back in 2020.
I'm sure.
Like 6 figures.
I feel like at the no, I actually feel at the beginning. Like
he just showed up with a Porsche one day. I was like, what?
Bro, don't let me. If I had a crypto idea, like I wouldn't. Oh, man, as soon as I got like 10 G's, I would take that money out immediately.
That's it, 10 G's.
Yes, I would be afraid. Like
I better than 10 G's.
I feel like
12.
100 grand.
Okay, crypto to me is like if you're winning and you're like, oh, I'm at like 100K. That's the sign to get out. Get out.
What you're telling me is you're not a gambler.
I gamble, but not like that.
No, you don't. Stop it.
Boys not out at LNA.
Doesn't gamble.
I smoke my ops.
Yikes.
Where's my pack?
Doesn't smoke. Doesn't drink.
I do drink.
Doesn't gamble.
I do gamble.
Thinks of bananas in FT.
Well, there's like literally that. I'm done following you. Anywho, Cos, I'm sorry.
Anyways, just to put a bow on it, I'm on team. Yeah, let's litigate this because people are stupid enough to where they're gonna get the rug pulled on them every single time. And I think in this world, we need to actually police people more to help them out. Wow. Not to like not let them do stuff, but to more be like, hey man, this is like above your like level of understanding. And we're doing this for your own health.
One thing I will say, and it kind of further backs your point. So think about like in elementary school or high school, we always had those kids that got separated like midday into like their class. Problem with society is we just let people free roam without any guidance.
I'm dead.
And now I'm having to deal with people who were in the other class on a day by day basis.
Who in the special class?
See, I didn't say that. They were in a separate class.
In the slower class.
Of the day.
So if he listens to this podcast,
RJ?
No, one of my friends. We be in high school, right? So my teacher, her name was Miss Repelay. We had her in first period and fifth period. She's like, I'm going to give you this pencil. And if you do not have this same pencil
Oh no.
in the fifth period, I'm going to lose my mind. So we go through the whole day, you guys. And you know, this nigga lost a pencil.
I told her, fuck your goddamn pencil.
Because he would never come to class with a pencil or utensil.
What do we need utensil for?
Paper.
Eating?
What?
A utensil is used for eating. Robert.
Well,
Valedictorian.
And he says he doesn't smoke.
Or drink.
Honestly, trying good.
so utensils only for food?
Yes.
A utensil. You're hilarious.
So
So he lost his pencil.
he would just never have
And
material.
his fork.
When did he lose the pencil? What period?
I don't know, but he was always,
To be fair, that's annoying.
he would just be always unprepared. His backpack would have papers everywhere. It'd be papers from fifth grade.
You saw those kids that they come with a JanSport backpack, have like one piece of paper and no pencil. I'm like, what are you coming to school for? Like, might as well have stayed home.
So, shit had me
Just
weak.
avoid truancy laws.
What?
Truancy.
Oh, I don't know.
Yes.
That's basically where you like they
Yeah.
in school.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, hopefully you all didn't get lost with this episode, but another glorious edition of the Play No Games podcast. I'm Cartier Rob,
Take forward.
I'm Cos.
and we're out. Peace.